stand up right now. Try to balance on one leg for 10 seconds. No holding anything. No wall. Just one foot. If you can't do it, you need to keep watching. A 2022 study published in the British Journal of Sports Medicine tracked 1,700 adults over the age of 50. The ones who couldn't stand on one leg for 10 seconds had an 84% higher risk of dying within the next 7 years, not from a fall, not from a specific disease, from anything. That's how important balance is. It's the single best predictor of how your body is aging. Better than grip strength, better than walking speed, better than your weight. And here's the harder truth. After age 30, you lose 3 to 5% of your muscle mass every decade. After 50, your strength can drop by up to 3% per year. This is called sarcopenia. It's happening to you right now, whether you feel it or not, but none of this is permanent, not even close. 5 exercises done consistently, no gym needed, can rebuild the foundation your body has been quietly losing. Let's go through all 5. Exercise 1, the deep squat hold. Start with the deep squat hold. Watch any toddler and you'll see it naturally. Heels flat, feet about shoulder width apart, butt down near the ankles, spine tall. Every human body is built to do this, but sit in a chair for 30 years and your hips forget, your ankles stiffen, your lower back tightens, and suddenly a position your body was designed for feels impossible. The deep squat hold fixes all of that at once. It opens your hips, restores ankle mobility, decompresses your lower spine, and wakes up stabilizer muscles that have gone dormant from sitting. Here's how to do it. Stand with your feet slightly wider than shoulder width. Lower yourself down slowly. Keep your heels on the ground and your chest upright. If your heels lift up, that's tight calves. Put a rolled towel or a thin book under them to start. If you lose balance, hold on to a door frame or the back of a sturdy chair in front of you. Start with 30 seconds. Build to 2 minutes. Do it once a day, every day. Most people feel a difference in their lower back within 2 weeks. Your ankles will unlock. Your hips will open. Movements that felt stiff will feel smooth again. Exercise 2, the bird dog. Next, the bird dog. If the squat hold unlocks your lower body, the bird dog rebuilds your back. After 40, the posterior chain, your back muscles, glutes and hamstrings, gets weaker faster than anything else in your body. You sit all day. You slouch over phones. Your shoulders round forward. Your lower back compensates for everything. And at some point you bend down to pick up a pen and something pulls. The bird dog stops this. It builds deep core control and trains your back to hold itself up properly. It's also one of the safest core exercises for anyone with back pain. Physical therapists prescribe it constantly. Start on all fours. Hands directly under shoulders, knees directly under hips. Extend your right arm forward and your left leg back at the same time. Keep your hips level. Don't let them twist. Hold for 5 seconds. Come back. Switch sides. Do 10 reps per side. 2 sets. Move slow. The entire point is control, not speed. The real test is whether you can do this without wobbling. If you wobble, you've found exactly the weakness that needs fixing. Exercise 3, the single leg Romanian deadlift. Now the most important one, the single leg Romanian deadlift. Remember that 10-second balance test from the intro? This exercise is how you pass it. Most people after 40 have one leg that's notably stronger and more stable than the other. You don't notice it because normal walking masks the imbalance. But when you try to stand on one foot, the weaker side exposes itself instantly, and imbalances are where injuries hide. Strong leg, weak leg. Eventually, the weak one gives out. The single leg Romanian deadlift trains both legs separately. It builds glute strength. It bulletproofs your knees. And it forces your nervous system to actually learn balance, not just fake it. Stand on your right foot. Slight bend in the knee. Don't lock it. Hinge forward at the hip, letting your left leg extend straight behind you like a seesaw. Reach your hands toward the ground. Keep your back flat. Come back up. That's 1 rep. Start with 5 reps per leg. No weights, just body weight. If you can't balance, lightly touch a wall with your fingertips, not your palm, just fingertips. That minimal support is enough to let your body learn. Build up to 10 reps per leg over a few weeks. Then add a light dumbbell in each hand once the movement is clean. Exercise 4, the wide sumo stance hold. Fourth, the wide sumo stance hold. This one looks almost too simple, but it targets something specific, the muscles around your hips that get destroyed by sitting all day. Your hip flexors shorten, your inner thighs weaken, your glutes fall asleep. And the result is lower back pain that no amount of stretching can fix, because stretching isn't the problem. The problem is weakness in the muscles that are supposed to hold your pelvis stable. Stand with your feet wider than shoulder width, about twice as wide as a normal squat. Point your toes slightly outward, maybe 30 degrees. Now lower your hips straight down, keeping your spine tall and your chest lifted, not forward, straight down, like you're sitting in a chair that's directly below you. If it feels uncomfortable in your groin, good. That's exactly the area that needs to open up. Press your elbows gently against the inside of your knees for extra stretch. Hold for 30 seconds. Rest. Repeat 3 times. Over a few weeks, your hips will start feeling lighter when you walk. Stairs will feel easier. The low-grade stiffness that's become your normal will quietly disappear. Exercise 5. The Figure 4 stretch. Finally, the Figure 4 stretch. The 5th exercise isn't really an exercise, it's a stretch. But skipping it is why everything else you just learned might fail. Here's the mechanism. Deep in your hip sits a small muscle called the piriformis. When it gets tight from sitting, from stress, from just existing at a desk, it compresses the sciatic nerve that runs right underneath it. That's why some people feel shooting pain down the back of their leg, or a weird ache in the glute that never goes away. Often, it's not a back problem, it's a piriformis problem. The Figure 4 stretch releases it. Lie on your back. Bend both knees, feet flat on the floor. Cross your right ankle over your left thigh so your legs look like the number 4. Reach through and grab the back of your left thigh. Pull it gently toward your chest until you feel a deep stretch in your right glute, not in your knee. If you feel it in your knee, you're doing it wrong. Hold for 45 seconds. Switch sides. Repeat twice per side. If getting on the floor is hard, do the seated version. Sit on a chair. Cross one ankle over the opposite thigh and lean forward slowly from the hips. Same stretch, same release. This one feels like nothing the first time. It feels like everything the 10th time. 5 exercises: the deep squat hold, the bird dog, the single leg Romanian deadlift, the sumo stance, the Figure 4 stretch. 20 minutes a day. That's all this takes. And here's the brutal math. If you lose 3 to 5% of your muscle every decade after 30, you've already lost a chunk of what you had at your peak. Do nothing, and in another 20 years, you'll have trouble standing up from the floor, getting out of a low car seat, carrying groceries up a flight of stairs. Or you could spend 20 minutes a day starting today, because strength training and mobility work have been shown over and over again to reverse sarcopenia, even in adults over 80. Your body doesn't care how old you are. It responds to the signal you send it. Sit all day, and it shuts down. Move every day, and it rebuilds. Which one are you starting with? Drop it in the comments, and subscribe for more videos that actually tell you what your body needs, not what a supplement company wants you to buy. See you in the next one.